What I thought was interesting as a parent at the time, my children were probably 3 and 5. I was interested in watching what was going on and how they built the school. And what I mean by that is parents came together in many, many ways. They had committee meetings on dress code. I'm quite sure those of you who sat on that committee who are sitting out here probably spent hours and hours. They spent hours creating a governing board. They spent days and days looking at bylaws. And because of that, Mountain View has been so very successful for the past 15 years. As Ms. Fredrickson said, it took about 2 years of planning to get the school open. And we had this wonderful relationship with RE1. And because of our relationship and the support from Frank Cooper, who was the superintendent here at the time, they gave us an unprecedented 25-year charter with this district. So that just goes to show how supportive they are of us. And that relationship's only grown throughout the years. So you might wonder, how did we get all of this done? I worked in Pueblo at the time for a cable office, and I remember driving back because I signed up for lunchroom duty. And I'll never forget walking in here in the suit, not in here, I'm sorry. We were located at St. Michael's Church at the time, and when you take a look at some of the pictures, you'll see those. We had very small facilities. We rented it, I assume, and parents just pitched in everywhere. Another example that I remember was working with Booster Club, or PTO at the time, to raise money for things like playground equipment. And we would have parents come out and do the installation of that. We were also really fortunate to have a lot of prison labor that worked with us specifically at this school. So when you see concrete out there that was poured and some of the landscape, at the time the Department of Corrections had labor gangs who would come out and help us around here. Another example that I remember were parents in here installing lockers. I'd like to ask Mrs. Nancy Salingo to share just a couple of her memories of all of the ways that parents were so critical to us.